And good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverET. I hope you're doing really well, guys. Folks, get your cameras in the skies. The sun is gorgeous. The sun is beaming out in the UK at the moment. I went out yesterday to Chippenham to my hotspot, and as you can see, I had some success as well. Folks, I've got this video. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm on the fence with most of what I'm going to show you today because we're going to talk about David Wilcock, his supposed suicide. There's a lot to talk about there. Going to go over a potential UAP clip, and it just so happens it's 9/11, guys. So we're going to look at it. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Doc in LA emailed me at silly o'clock this morning and said, "You got to check this out. What do you think?" I'm going to let you know what I think today. But guys, like I said, I had some great success yesterday. One audio clip at the start of one of my videos, which I need some help with though. So this is a very much an on the fence video, but I do need your help. So let me know all your thoughts in the comments on all of it. As always, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. We do need your support. Support the public's evidence. Support disclosure. Let's go. All right, we are going to start with this. Liz Churchill says it's been 24 hours since he committed suicide after he clearly said he wasn't suicidal. It was 4 years ago, but he did say it. David spoke about God and the activation of humanity. Days later, he's dead. His biographer is also gone 48 hours earlier, guys. And this is the big twist in the story. His biographer's disappeared 48 hours earlier. And then supposedly David takes his own life. Now, guys, I'm going to give you the backstory as to what supposedly happened. Okay, the official record says the police was called. It was David on the other end. He said he needs to leave. Didn't specifically say where or why. And then he apologises to the police officers for even involving them. They arrive at the property. David is seen with a gun to his head. The police back off because they don't know what the hell to expect. They hear a gunshot. They look round and David is still holding the gun, and apparently one of the officers witnesses David take his own life. Now, I'm not too sure if there's going to be body cam footage or if they're going to do any forensics to see, you know, the angle of which the bullet went in, who shot the first bullet, was it David? There's so many questions and so little said at the moment. Mind-boggling. The fact that the biographer went missing 48 hours earlier as well does tell another story. But a lot of people are saying, look, you know, he was depressed, he was struggling financially. I don't know. I don't know what to think, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Do you think David took his own life, or do you think there's more to it? With all the missing scientists and everything going on at the moment, who knows? Who knows? But what timing, eh? Like I said, terrible news, and we can only pray for his family and friends, and hopefully they get some closure on this. But without further ado, let's move on. All right, next up, emergency post. Privacy. We never had it. We have evidence of micro UAP on this planet. Hard to picture. But just like the movies, these advanced objects are present and get as close to us as they desire. This is one of the reasons why they don't want this out. Guys, I'm a firm believer in this. Your evidence speaks volumes. Ben in Cornwall, nail on the head. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it here. It is amazing. UAP, micro UAP, zip past a camera which is placed on the ground while he's doing tricks on his bike. You hear the velocity on the approach. And as they approach and get in front of the camera, the sheer velocity moves the camera to the right. They're flying from left to right. The camera actually shifts to the right as these things approach, and you can hear it as well. It's solid evidence that micro UAP exist, and as you can see from the Transformers movies, guys, Star Trek, Star Wars, Ant-Man, various Marvel films, in fact, various sci-fi films, the creators know that advanced civilizations will have advanced tech, and advanced tech will look something like nanotechnology, microscopic UAP, whatever it is that they need to avoid detection and to survey whatever it is they're surveying. They will have it, guys. We portray it in our movies, and you know, if you think about it, highly advanced civilization with highly advanced tech will have exactly that. So what does it all mean, guys? What it means is you never had your privacy to begin with, and you won't have your privacy as long as this is a secret. And this is where we need to draw the line and find out the truth. It's seriously important. I know a lot of people look at this post and probably think, what are you on about? Honestly, this sort of tech, they could listen to phone calls. They could listen to conversations you're having. They can predict things based on what they're seeing and hearing, guys. It's crazy stuff. It really is. Probably one of the reasons why this topic just doesn't get out there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We're going to move on. All right, guys. So as I said, I went out to my hotspot yesterday, did some filming. Stupid me, I forgot the radar detector, but I have managed to capture an interesting audio clip, guys. This is a Dragon UAP. I'm saying this is likely closer to the chimney than it is to me, because bugs, when they get close to my window and fly past, they come up really big on camera, guys. We're going to get into the clip right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright guys, so this clip is 29 minutes long. We're not going to go through the full clip, okay? But when I started recording, something happened, and I noticed it as soon as I analysed this video. So I really need your thoughts. I'm on the fence, hugely on the fence with this. But it could be another velocity thing. Let me know in the comments. Now the ticking that you can hear in the background is a clock that's been placed in the room, okay? So you can hear a constant click, but that right there, it looked buggy as hell, didn't it? Now at first I thought, oh, someone's just closed the boot of their car or something. But it just happens at one time in that moment. You know, I told you, I'm on the fence with this whole video today. So let's look at the object itself, because anyone looking at this is going to go, that's a flipping fly, Rob. Look, I'm telling you, mimicry is a thing. It really does look like a fly. Nearly disappears there. Look, you've got like a barbell shape here, look. Look at that. Wow, look at that, Doc. You're going to love that. But look, it really does look like a fly. So what's it doing making that sound? I'll just let the clip run on for a bit, because you can hear there's nothing downstairs, there's no cars moving. And there was no cars or anything moving before and after, because I did several videos back to back, and I've looked at the previous video. There's nothing moving around down there, so I don't know. Look, it could be a car door closing, but for me, the timing is just impeccable. Just one more time for the record, and then we'll move on. What can I tell you guys? What can I tell you? I promise you, next time I go, probably in the next day or two, I'll head back down and I'll bring my radar detector as well. And hopefully we'll get some radio hits, and I can show you guys what that really looks like from my window here. But what can I say? What can I say? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to show you a slightly clearer Dragon UAP. It looks a little less buggy, moves just as quick, and it goes from right to left. Alright guys, so it kind of heads towards this chimney here, from the bottom right hand side. There it is. Super quick. You can see it looks like a bit of a chunk as well. It looks a lot larger than what we just saw. It looks more dense. It's between the houses, but it does look pretty good. Again, no radar detector, so I can't confirm whether this is or isn't a UAP. It's showing all the signs in terms of the shape, the speed, but yeah. Guys, you're going to have to let me know all your thoughts in the comments. I am going to change things up a little bit, like I say, on the next go. Awesome stuff. We're going to go over one last thing, and that is 9/11. And Doc emailed me at silly o'clock this morning and said, Rob, you've got to check this out. Are these UAP? Luckily for Doc, I've investigated 99% of the 9/11 videos that have come out since the incident happened, and he's found a brand new one that's been remastered apparently. Let's look at it, I'll give you my opinion, and we'll go from there. And here are the objects, guys. Okay, so Dr. Shipe seems to think that these are potential dragons or saucers, okay? And you can see kind of where he's coming from, because you can see how they're just not showing up at all. They do look like they're moving really fast, but they're not, guys. And here's where I'm on the fence a little bit. So you can see as I go frame by frame, they're only taking baby jumps, first of all. Second of all, 9/11 happened a long time ago. we didn't have the cameras back then to take good quality video. So this has definitely been remastered. Why is that important? Well, it's important because anything that was recorded back then on an old camera will have limited detail, specifically for moving objects such as this. And what I would say, guys, is even birds, if you look back at old clips of 9/11, even birds on the non-remastered video look like this, because it's just crap technology we had back then, right? And what's happened is, over the years, we've developed the technology to remaster videos, old clips, and make them look younger. And that's basically what's happened here. You can see it's an old clip, but at the same time, all the detail that you can see, all the lines, have been defined and cleaned up quite a bit. It's a handy tool, absolutely it is. But the problem is, anything that flew through in the original clip that was blurry will still look blurry, guys. And this is the case for potential birds. And you can see here, I know it looks like saucers and pucks, right? I know it does. But we have to take into account, folks, that these objects aren't moving as fast as you would expect UAP to move. And the birds in the original clips do look very hazy because the detail isn't there. The frames per second, it's just not there, guys. So I'm on the fence with literally all of it today. I've just thought I'd show you it because there is potential for UAP to have been present during 9/11. I just don't know if these are exactly UAP, guys. I feel like they might be birds. But you'll have to let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. All right, so we're going to leave it there. As always, get your cameras in the skies. It's perfect weather in the UK at the moment, guys. So please keep filming landscape. 3-5 times your zoom. Aim for the sky. We're going to capture the gold this year. UndercoverETUK@gmail.com. Get your evidence into me. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.